What's up, people? Running it back. Hope you guys are doing well. Drummond International. Another great week. You know, we've entered another awesome week. Here it is, Monday, July. So we're still passing the midpoint of 2021. And today, you know, I have some things cooking in the oven that I believe once I serve it, it's gonna be just right. You know, I really believe that today. You know, I was thinking, you know, I was talking to my media coordinator, Brady. We were just talking. We have so many different podcasts now. You know, this is free information. You know, this is some great stuff for you to go back and browse. So many different topics that we've accumulated over the past year on our Drummond International YouTube page. You want to check them out. You know, again, this is free information, different things, you know, different viewpoints. So, you know, I would encourage you to do that. You know, so thanks again for tuning in tonight. Tonight is going to set some of you free. You know, some of you have been maybe feeling unfulfilled or just wandering around. Maybe you just in some rut or routine. Tonight is going to, I believe, unlock some things that's gonna cause you to go to your next level. It's gonna catapult you into your destiny, because this is about legacy leadership, but it's about you fulfilling your destiny, you fulfilling your calling. And so last week, the title of the last podcast was Blaze Your Own Trail. Blaze your own trail. If you missed that, I would encourage you to go back and take a look at part 1, because tonight is part 2, and I'm going to dive into it even deeper. On Thursday, I just talked about, you know, not focusing on what other people are doing. You know, it was wrapped up in a lot of different things, but I just encourage everyone that you have a purpose, you have a lane, you have a certain DNA, and God intended for you to stay in that flow, and it's meant for you and nobody else, in a nutshell. So today, I want to follow up a little bit, just kind of talking about that. Everybody has a place in society. Everybody has a place in this world. In your family, you were born into your family. You know, you were born into your community. You were born into your local influence, your state, the world. There's a plan for you. Everybody has a plan. Okay, you're born with a plan. You're born with a purpose. So I want to say this: blaze your own trail, to move out in that direction. Okay, to blaze your own trail. There's one thing you have to understand. Okay, one thing you need to embrace. Okay, and that is the spirit of creativity. All right, maybe some of you heard it before, maybe you haven't. The spirit of creativity. Okay, those who have accomplished great things, and I'm not talking about, you know, everybody's maybe doing good in their life in their own little pocket, you know, society, you're doing well, but those that go beyond the norm, okay, and start a new era or start a new trend or pioneer, they understand and embrace the spirit of creativity. And that's one thing personally that I embraced years and years ago. And I believe so many of us have allowed that to lie dormant, okay? To lie dormant in us, and we've just kind of accepted the status quo. Okay, we've just kind of, you know, accept what society says about you. We've kind of accepted what our family believes about us. Maybe good, maybe bad, but we've kind of allowed people to place us in a box. Okay, creativity will not allow that. And I want to share this. You know, sometimes I wake up 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning with things going, with my mind going and turning, and ideas and concepts. I'll get up and I'll come to this desk here. You know, I'll just start writing. You know, I'll just write down different things. And at 3 or 4 in the morning, it wakes me up. You know, creativity and the dream inside me wakes me up. And so I remember I was I had an interview at a school. Okay, this was years ago. I had an interview at a school to be a teacher. Now, I don't have a teaching degree. But I went to the school for an interview, and I met with the administrators, the principal, and after hearing me talk and share, my background and kind of my passion for working with young people and some of my experiences, and things that I have developed over the years, the school, now listen to this now, the school actually created a position for me that didn't exist before, okay? The school actually created a position that didn't exist before. And I was able to, I was hired as a full-time teacher. I'm not gonna say what school it is because I don't wanna get anybody in trouble here. But I was hired as a full-time teacher. They created a class for me, okay? A preparation for life class, okay? And they said it'll be a pilot program. All right, this was at a high school. I was there for 4 years. While at the school, I started a business club, okay, in which the students ran. Entrepreneurship club, okay. We opened a school store. We had items to sell. I also started an after-school program in which involved the staff as well as the students. We had a basketball game between staff and students. Why am I sharing this? This was the spirit of creativity at work in me. See, creativity doesn't lean or depend on what has been, okay? It doesn't accept, let me put it that way. Creativity doesn't accept what has been, okay? Creativity desires a platform to create something new, all right? No teacher certificate, okay? No certificate. I didn't have the credentials to teach any of the classes that they were doing. So you know what they did? They said, we gotta have you in our building. We need you here. So we're gonna create a position for you. Designed the contract, created the class called Prep Skills, okay? Created the class. I started in the class, okay? See, some things God wants to do in your life are unconventional, okay? They're unconventional. So we have to stop looking for what exists today. The spirit of creativity doesn't depend on what exists today, okay? Because it wants to do a new thing. And I want to challenge you, to allow that to permeate in your mind. Allow that to stir. Some of you have had ideas. Some of you have had things you want to do, okay? But you haven't seen it done before, so you think, well, I guess that's not possible. Okay, if I would have did that I went to the school. Now listen, I went to the school for an interview, knowing that I didn't have the credentials. Okay, knowing that I couldn't teach any subject there because I didn't have the paper to show it, the degree to show it. But I knew what I could bring to the table, and I didn't allow my limitations to stop me. So I want to encourage you with that today. In order to blaze your own trail, okay? And that sometimes means you're going somewhere that no one has never been. That's okay. You're going to blaze a trail so that someone else can follow you. All right? So this is for today. On Thursday, make sure you come back for part 3, because on Thursday I'm going to get into several things that hinder us, okay, or stifle the spirit of creativity. Okay, it's one thing to talk about it, what it can do, but I believe some of us have been hindered, okay, or some of us have been robbed of that because of 5 things, okay. And I'm leaving you hanging now. I know you want to hear more now, but I don't want to be on here too long, and I want to keep your appetite, okay, strong. Okay, so I want to see you back here Thursday, because the things I share Thursday will unlock the spirit of creativity in you. All right? Thank you for tuning in. Always remember, you're destined for greatness, and we'll see you then.